Wow, I sure am enjoying my PSP Go in the year 2009. These digital games are so fascinating, and how convenient. Hopefully nothing happens within the next 20 some odd years to make me regret this very statement. Alright, well that didn't age well. Welcome to the Backlog, and today we'll be looking at the unloved sibling of the PSP family, the PSP Go. Fun fact about this console, it's the only handheld in my collection that can be used as a paperclip. The PSP Go! Where? To hell. This console, released in 2009, was the last PSP model released within the United States. The Go was meant to combat the rise of smartphone mobile gaming. The widespread appeal of games like Angry Birds and Doodle Jump made many consumers believe that mobile gaming would one day overtake console and handheld gaming. So, Sony's response to this incoming threat was to release a smaller PSP model, reminiscent of both older slide phones and newer smartphones, ending up with this wicked sleek design. However, because it was shrunk down so much, this meant the UMD disk drive had to be removed, making this an all-digital system, which was unheard of for the time. So, how does it hold up? About as well as this bowl. It doesn't. This mainly comes down to two big reasons for me. One, I don't find this console very comfortable. The smaller form factor makes it really awkward for me to figure out where my other fingers are supposed to go, and if I hold it like this, my hands just cramp up like crazy. Also, because it's smaller, it guts any and all previous connections with any older accessories. The use of its own proprietary memory cards, charger, and batteries make it really hard to warrant casually playing it. Oh, and speaking of playing it, too, the software reeks on this thing. The games themselves run just as fine as they would on a normal PSP, but you can't use any previous games you might own physically, nor their data. Not to mention the abysmal selection of games. So, not sure if you've noticed, but it's 2026. You know what that means? That I have a hemorrhoid? Nope! It means you can't access the PSP store. Fuck, that might be worse. But even if you could, games like Kingdom Hearts, Grand Theft Auto, Lumines, and so many others were unavailable on the PSP store, making some of the best PSP games unavailable on this system. And tell me, if you were given the choice to play Ridge Racer 2 or Manic Monkey Mayhem, I think I know what everyone's picking. The monkeys go fucking mayhem! In conclusion, the PSP Go was a system that was way ahead of its time, but it found every possible way to f that up as much as it could. And in the end, it ended up just like a hemorrhoid. A pain in my ass. Also, it made me bleed like crazy.